Welcome to your coverage of Missoula sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports. This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana. MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports. We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of high school sports. We have a Thursday night under the lights football game as the Helena Bengals are in town to take on the Big Sky Eagles. The Eagles looking to bounce back after a tough loss on last Friday night to crosstown rival Hellgate Knights, and so Big Sky looking to pick up a win. Helena, they are chugging along and making their way to the top of AA football in the state of Montana. We've got the teams taking the field and the coin toss going on right now. We're going to step aside for a few moments. When we come back, we will have your kickoff and starting lineups and kickoff right here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Warning!
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning! This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash, on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Construction is tough work. Lonebro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lonebro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network, as we've got the kickoff ready to go. As Big Sky, Helena won the toss. They decided to defer. Big Sky will receive, going right to left. So the ball is placed, just about placed, on the 40-yard line. So Big Sky will open up with the ball here at Missoula County Public Stadium. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. I am excited to be back in the booth to do high school sports here for the Missoula County Public Schools. This is the first game I've done back, and I am very excited. Had a year off as I started my own high school sports coverage and not working for the radio station any longer. So the gracious Missoula County Public Schools allowing me back in to cover high school sports. We've got the ball teed up at the 40 on the near hash mark, Helena kicking left to right. There's the whistle, the approach. It's underfoot, and we're underway here at Missoula County Public Stadium. It'll be caught at the 11-yard line on the near hash mark. Running to the middle of the field, up the gut. He's got an open break. He's up at the 40, the 50. Just has to beat the kicker across the 30, up the sideline, and tore out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big Sky opens up with a Ben Mall return down to the 15-yard line of the Bengals. Oh my! So the Eagles will have 1st and 10 from the Bengal. They're going to officially mark it at the 21-yard line. Ball is hiked past, and there's a flag as it's picked up at the 35 and taken down at the 40. Negative yardage to start, but there is laundry on the field. So the ball marked officially at the 39. So an illegal shift will bring up 2nd down. And that's a loss of 18. So 2nd and long. Here's the step back down the near sideline. He's got a receiver, and it's overthrown. Intended receiver was Ben Mall. It's Lincoln, or Draven Lincoln, tossing the ball. So your starting lineup for the Big Sky Eagles offense: Draven Lincoln at the quarterback position. Doug Swanson is the tailback. A variety of wide receivers. Jet Rebish leading the way. Sean Hasby, Ben Mall, Hank Palin, and Everett Fred. 3rd down and long. Ball on the far hash mark. Lincoln will roll out to the near side. He's got a receiver underneath in Mall, but it's incomplete, and we'll have 4th down. 4th down and 30, or 4th down and 30 officially. So a great opening kick return by Rebish. And a miss snap on 1st down sets up the punt. From the Big Sky 45. Good snap, far hash mark. Rushing kick, it's called fair catch, and it'll be at the roughly 7-yard line. So Helena, with their first possession, backed up inside their own territory. 1st and 10. Ball on the far hash mark. Caden Hewitt in the backfield. He'll turn, fakes the handoff, quarterback draw, and he picks up 1 yard. So for the Bengals, Caden Hewitt as the quarterback. Logan Brown is the tailback. Wide receivers: Aiden Fossbender, Kyler Tesh, Ralph Miller, and I wrote the wrong name down here, Hayden Ferguson. And we get a sideline warning from Helena. So it's number 26, Logan Brown. 2nd down and 8. Ball on the far hash mark. Pass caught short of the 1st down marker, but a good reception. And we'll have enough for a 1st down. Pass hauled in by Ralph Miller. Nine-yard catch. Ball on the far hash mark. Helena moving left to right on your dial. 10:25 left in the 1st quarter. First possession for the Bengals. Hewitt with 2 backs, turns. This time he's going to throw to the near side. He's got his tight end over the middle, and he drops the ball on the catch. Pass is incomplete, and we'll have second down, 2nd and 10. Big Sky coming off a tough loss to crosstown Hellgate last week, and it was all about Hellgate in the first half, but Big Sky dug in and came away with points. Here's the turn, the handoff to the back. He'll get upfield, chugs his legs, and it's enough for 2 yards. That is Logan Brown. Third and 8. Ball on the far hash mark. 9:50 left in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Hewitt steps back. He looks to the near side. He's got a receiver underneath. It's good for close to a first down. He's hit short of the 30. They're going to mark him a yard short. So he picks up 7. That's Tesh on the reception. And they are going to call it a first down right at the first down markers where they say it was placed. And we'll have 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line of the Eagles. Ball on the near hash mark. 2 receivers to the top. 2 backs in the right hip pocket of Hewitt. Hewitt's going to take it upfield, and he'll pick up a yard and a half on the run to bring up 2nd down and 9. Second down and 8 is what they officially call it. 8:52 left in the first quarter. Helena 5 plays into their first drive. 2 receivers to the top. Backs are stacked. Now they're split. 1 in the left hip pocket, 1 behind Hewitt. Hewitt's going to toss it out to the far side to Brown. Brown's got room to run. Gets up the gap, and he's taken down, but not before he picks up 10 yards. The chains are moved. The clock stops at 8:33. Ball in the middle of the field, just shy of the 40 now of Helena. They started this drive back at their 8-yard line. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Backs are split. Hewitt fakes the handoff over the middle. He's got Tesh. Tesh at the 50, turns at the 45, and is taken down at the 44. It's good for 15 yards. And a first down. Ball just over the 45 on the near hash mark. Trips receivers to the top. Shotgun formation. Brown is the back. He's in for pass protection. Thrown over the middle. Has a receiver. He catches it at the 30 and is taken down at the 25. That's number 16. I don't have on my list. That's good for 18 yards. Ball on the near hash mark. Helena jumps into the formation very quickly. Shotgun formation. Brown is behind. Here's the handoff to Brown, and it's taken down in the backfield. No, it's a fake. As Ferguson picks up the short pass, and it's good for a yard. Ball on the far hash mark on the 20. 2nd down and 9. Trips receivers to the near side. Brown in the right hip pocket. Hewitt steps back, looks to the near side. He's got a receiver, pumps, comes to the near side, and Tesh will have the catch. They will mark it down at the 11-yard line. That'll be good for a first down, I believe, depending on the spot, and they do give him a healthy spot. It's a 10-yard gain. First and goal from the 10. Deuces, they turn, hand it off to Brown. He's got a hole, gets upfield, turns his legs. He's at the 5 and is taken down at the 5-yard line. Hefty 5-yard run for Logan Brown, and it's 2nd and goal. 6:22 left in the first quarter. Ball placed on the near hash mark at the 5-yard line. Two receivers to the top. Here's the snap, turns, hands it off to Brown. Brown's upfield and inside the end zone. Touchdown. Brown with a 5-yard run. And the Bengals strike blood first with the extra point awaiting. Snap is down. Kick is up. It's a high spinner, and it's through the uprights. And the Helena Bengals jump on the board first, 7-0. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash, on reserve across from Large Pond.
Half price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
The Chris Stratton Show is Missoula's resource for local high school sports. Get fresh takes like...
But this year shows a lot of difference. We're all working together. We're having fun. We're competing. No injuries, and I think we're just there.
Get the rest of the show by downloading the podcast on iTunes or at www.thechrisstrattonshow.com.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as the Helena Bengals get on the board first. 7-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Kickoff is set, ball at the 40. There's the whistle for the kickoff. Here's the approach. It's underfoot. This one will be squibbed to the near side. It's got to roll towards the sidelines. It'll be jumped on the 24. Fought for. Helena says they have it. The ball's at about the 22-yard line. After the bend ball return, Helena not even wanting to chance it, and it will be at the 22-yard line for the Eagles with 5:56 left in the first quarter. Eagles come out, deuces to the near side. Here's the handoff to the far side to the back, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. That's Jet Rebish running the ball. They're going to say a 3-yard loss for Rebish off the far side. Kate Draven Lincoln calling the shots. Two receivers to the near side. He's got a back, looks to the near sideline. It's almost picked off. Intended receiver was Hazaby. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 13. Deuces to either side. Ball on the far hash mark at the 20. Here's the snap. Lincoln steps back, looks over the middle. He's got a receiver. It's a low throw and not able to pick it up. We'll have 4th down. So the punt coming up. 5:15 left in the first quarter. Tesh is back at his own 40. This one's a driver, and it's going to get over Tesh's head. It'll bounce at the 40 and rolls past the 30, slowly to the 25, and officially down at the 25-yard line with 5:02 left in the first quarter. The Bengals get the ball back for their second possession. Ball on the near hash mark, officially at the 26-yard line. Split backs. Hewitt comes to the near side and the receiver drops the ball. Incomplete pass. So the Bengals, their last drive was 11 plays in 92 yards, 4:10 taken off the clock. And Logan Brown with a 5-yard run into the end zone. 4:59 left on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Ball on the near hash mark, 2nd and 10. Split backs, 2 receivers to the top. Hewitt calls for it, handoff to Brown. He'll run off tackle to the far side, runs to the far sideline, gets upfield across the 30, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. Where do they officially mark him at? Short of the first down, a 9-yard run for Brown. And that's enough for a Bengal first down. Here's the snap, rolling to the near side on the quarterback keeper is Hewitt, and he'll get 3 yards. And it was short of the first down on my last call, so that officially marks as first down. 4:35 first quarter. Ball in the middle of the field at the 39 of the Bengals. 2 receivers to the top. Here's the snap. Hewitt turns, fakes the handoff, looks to the far sideline. He's got one underneath, and he's hit right away and driven out of bounds on the Eagle sideline. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's Ferguson with the reception. 2nd down and 7. 4:03 left on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Ball on the far hash mark. Trips receivers to the near side. Brown in the right hip pocket of Hewitt. Here's the snap. Hewitt stays in. It's thrown over the middle. Picked up by Ferguson. Ferguson twists out of a tackle. He's taken down at the Eagle 40. That's good for 13 yards and a first down. Bengals moving the ball once again. They come to the line of scrimmage very quickly. Ball in the middle of the field at the Eagle 40. Deuces to the near. Single receiver to the top in Tesh. Ferguson. Ball is tossed to Brown. He's strung out to the near side, and Brown will pick up his first negative yardage of the night, and there's laundry on the field. Chris Anderson is our white hat. And it's going to be a hold against the Bengals, so they'll be backed up. So Judson Seliskar will pick up the holding call, and the Bengals are backed up for the first time tonight. Takes the ball back into Bengal territory at the 49-yard line, near hash mark. 3:19 on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Split backs. Hewitt looks to the far side where he's got deuce receivers. Here's the snap. Looks to the near side. He's got one underneath, and it's incomplete. And that was close to being picked off. Underneath for the Eagles was Hank Palin. Brings up 2nd down. 3:05 on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Ball on the near hash mark at the 49 of the Bengals. Bengals moving left to right in their white jerseys with the maroon stripes and numbers. Throws to the near sideline. He's got Tesh all by himself at the 40. Upfield and taken out of bounds. Good solid hit by Cole Sandberg, and that'll pick up Let's see where they have marked it. They marked it at the 39. 34, I apologize. So 15 yards on the catch. And this time Brown's got to scramble for his life, and on third down, he's tackled in the backfield for a loss of 2. And it's the first fourth down call for the Bengals. They look like they're going to keep it in here and go for it. This is kind of the no man's land, as I call it, between the 30, the 25, and the 40, where it's too far for a field goal but too short for a punt. Deuce receivers to either side. Brown's in the backfield. And it's a throw over the middle and almost picked off. Nice job by Hunter Menzen to stay in there, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles get the ball back with 2:17 left in the first quarter on their own 37-yard line. Ball on the far hash mark. In motion is Rebish. Here's the handoff. He'll come upfield, and he's stoned at the line of scrimmage. They're going to say a negative yardage run for Rebish. Eagles looking to get their offense rolling. They had a great opening play. So 2nd and 11, ball on the far hash mark. Eagles wearing their gold pants, the blue stripe. They've got a blue top with a white number. Here's the throw to the near side, a high throw, and caught at the 40. It'll be a 5-yard pickup. With the reception, Trey Reed. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 6. .121 left in the quarter, the first quarter. Ball at the 41 of the Eagles, near hash mark. Eagles going right to left. Here's the snap. Fake handoff to Rebish. Looking over the middle is Lincoln, and he just overthrows his receiver intended for Ben Mall, and it's incomplete. 4th down. And the punting unit will come in for the Eagles. Clock stops at 1:07. Ball on the near hash mark. Back to punt is Everett Fred. Here's the snap. Fred at the 25. Snap. The kick is off. This is a driver as well. It's all the way back to the 15. That's where Tesh will get it. He's back to the 10, and he'll be pushed out of bounds to the 12-yard line. Great punt coverage by the Eagles. And they officially have them marked at the 15. 1st and 10 Bengals. Hewitt, 2 backs, 2 receivers to the near side. The pitch to Brown comes to the near side, short side of the field, and Brown chugs his legs and picks up 7. Logan Brown is a load to take down, and I don't mean that as a pun. They don't have his vitals on here. They didn't have positions either. I had to go over and talk to our friend John, who's on covering it for Helena Radio. Ball on the near hash mark now at the 21. Here's the snap. Hewitt looks to the near side. Give and go. And a throw just thrown up and broken up by the defensive back. Great job out there on the coverage by Menzen. That's the second time we've called his name. Brings up 3rd down for the Bengals. The Eagles defense coming in tough. They gave up a long drive for the Bengals, but since then they've stiffened up. 3rd down and 3. Ball on the near hash mark. Here's the handoff to Brown. Brown will run into his own lineman, and it's a loss of yardage. Looks like a negative yardage run for Brown, and the punting unit comes out for Helena for the 2nd drive in the row. That will be the end of the 1st quarter. Helena Bengals lead the Big Sky Eagles 7-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a 2nd restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
So they called a timeout. We're back on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Big Sky calling a timeout with 2 seconds left on the 5 Valley Auto clock. So we are not into the 1st quarter yet, or the end of the 1st quarter yet. Just a quick timeout by the Eagles to stop the clock with 2 seconds left. So the Bengals will back it up for the punt on 4th down with 2 seconds left in the 1st quarter. High snap. No, they're going to fake it upfield and turning his legs, and it's a 1st down off of a 7-yard gain. And the Bengals will have the end of the 1st quarter with a trick play. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by 5 Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, 5 Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. 5 Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Start of the 2nd quarter here at Missoula County Public Stadium. Helena on the move. The ball has been moved. A good catch by Tesh at the 40. Gets upfield, and it's a 1st down for the Bengals. 13-yard gain for Tesh. 1st and 10 Bengals. 4th 1st down of this drive for the Bengals. 11:46 left in the half. Ball on the near hash mark at the 43-yard line. Here's the snap. Delayed on Brown, and in the backfield very quickly for the Eagles is Hank Palin, and it will be a 1-yard gain for Brown. Ball just shy of the 45 of the Bengals. 2 backs, 2 receivers to the top. Here's the snap. Hand off to Brown on the near side. He's got blocks. Gets to the outside. Flags are thrown as there was a big hold on the inside. So Laundry on the field, and a holding call will come up here to back up. This time, Garrett Scogan called for, or 68, I apologize. I thought he said 78. It's Andrew McDonald. Nope, it was It was Scogan as he's getting some lessons on the sideline. So 2nd down and long. Ball on the near hash mark. Hewitt steps back, looks to the far side, gets a rush, and he'll toss it into the field to the near side. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down. So a good rush, delayed rush off the edge. Gets Hewitt out of rhythm for the Bengals. And we've got 3rd down and 19. The ball at the 35 of the Bengals. They've got to get all the way to the 47 of the Eagles. Trips to the top. Brown is the back. Rolling out is Hewitt. He'll throw it over the middle and overthrows his receiver. And with the tight coverage of Rebish, that's the best place you can throw that ball. And the Bengals will have a punt. 10:39 left on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Back to receive is Menzen and Hughesby. Good snap. Rugby-style punt to the far side. Menzen will have it at the 22, far hash mark. He'll get some blocks upfield. He's at the 35, the 40, gets a block at the 40, the 50. He comes across to the 45 and is out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And the Eagles will set back up in Bengal territory. Both the defense and the special teams have led the way for the Eagles. They come out very quickly now. Ball on the far hash mark at the 45. 2 receivers on the near side. Lincoln with the back in his left hip pocket. They're going left to right. Here's the handoff to Rebish. Rebish up the gut, and he'll drag 2 Bengals as he picks up 8 yards. So Jet Rebish with a rocket run picks up 8 yards on 1st down, and we'll have 2nd down and 3, so 7 yards on the run. Ball in the middle of the field. Heavy set. Split receivers. Here's the handoff to Rebish, and he's met in the backfield by a host of Bengals, and it'll be a 2-yard loss for Rebish. Clock ticks away at 9:42 left first half. Bengals lead 7-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. 3rd down and 4 now. Ball in the middle of the field, right on the X, where they place the T to kick it off. Trips receivers to the near side, 1 to the top in Maul. Lincoln steps back. He looks to Maul's side. Maul's over the middle. He's got some room, and it's a great coverage. Incomplete pass as the defensive back is right there on the coverage. Chase McGurran. The fans wanting a pass interference call, but from my perspective up here, folks, that was good tight coverage. Didn't have his left hand over the shoulder, reached out with his right hand, and just got a piece of the ball to knock it down. That's good, clean coverage. So the Eagles will go for it on 4th down from their own 45. Trips receivers on the near side, Maul back to the top. Here's the snap. Lincoln, he'll have the 1st down and more as it's a 12-yard pickup. On the catch is Hank Palin. And the Eagles will pick up the 1st down on the converted 4th down. So the ball now at the 26-yard line of Helena near hash mark. 8:53 left on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Trips receivers to the near side. Maul to the top. Lincoln calls for it. Steps back. Looks over the middle. Now he's to Maul in the end zone. Maul's got it, and it's Maul had to play defensive back as the DB on that side, the same one from the last play, McGurran, is there, and the ball's thrown short. McGurran had a beat on it, and Maul had to play the DB. In the backfield as the back is number 25 for the Eagles, Everett Fred. Motion across, trips receivers to the top. They'll throw to the motion man, and it's behind him. Incomplete pass, as it was a forward pass. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 10. 7th play of the drive for the Eagles. 8:36 left in the first half. Bengals on top, 7-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Ball at the 26, near hash mark. Deuces to either side. It's now Rebish in the backfield. Lincoln will roll out to the far side. A flag is tossed on the ground by Anderson. Lincoln will roll out. He's got some room to run and then is forced out of bounds at the original down marker, but we have Laundry on the field. So we'll hold to see what the call is. No gain for Lincoln on the far side. Illegal shift is what they're going to call. And declined 4th down. So with 8:26 left in the half, the Eagles are going to go for it on 4th and 10. Ball on the far hash mark, deuces to the near side. Lincoln calls for it, steps back, looks to the far side, now back across the middle. He's got Mo all by himself in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! 26 yards to Ben Mall. And the Eagles are on the board. Ben Mall all alone in the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point coming. Here's the snap. It is up and through the uprights, and the Eagles have tied the game at 7. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Did your computer go down? Don't worry, Mike's Print and Copy has computer rentals available until you can get your computer replaced. In addition to computer rentals, Mike's has self-serve copiers so you can take care of your printing needs at your time. Do you have large-scale printing that needs to be done? From high-tech blueprints to large quantities, Mike's Print and Copy is your print store. Stop in and say hi to Mike at their new location at 1605 South Avenue West in Missoula. Mike's Print and Copy, proud sponsors of the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've got a tie game on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, 7 apiece between Helena and Big Sky. Ball is teed up at the 40. For Big Sky, kicking off is number 44, Vlad Lameza. There's the whistle. Hand in the air, Lameza on the approach, and it's a left-footed kick to the far side, and it's going to land at the 1, picked up at the 1-yard line from the far side, and it's run upfield to the 22-yard line, and the Bengals will have their they'll have their possession here with 8:02 left in the half. So the Big Sky Eagles get the ball on the Bengal 45-yard line in 9 plays. They go the 45 yards in 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Ben Mall receives the touchdown all alone for the Eagles to tie it up. Here's the snap, ball on the far hash mark, trips to the near side. Hewitt has an open receiver and Tesh underneath. Tesh will pick up 12 yards on the catch for the Bengals. So the Bengals march, tied at 7. Here's the handoff. This time it's going to be an end around on the far side, cutting back up and finding a lane, but picking up 3 yards only.
on the run is Roth Miller. And it'll be second down and 10. 7:33 on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Ball on the far hash mark of the Bengal 47-yard line. Deuces to the near side, 2 running backs. Fakes the handoff to Brown, thrown over the middle now, all by himself and hit by Maul. Now twists out of a tackle and a 11-yard pickup on the reception. That's number 2, Fossbender, Aiden Fossbender. So a first down for the Bengals at the 49-yard line of the Eagles. 7 minutes left in the half. Hewitt rolls out to the far side, has his lineman pushed into him. He's got a man all by himself, and it's thrown out of bounds, incomplete. Great job by the defensive lineman for the Eagles, number 62. That's Max Andrus, as he pushed his offensive lineman right into Hewitt, cutting off the running lane and not allowing the quarterback to roll out. 2nd and 10. Clock is stopped at 6:54. Ball in the middle of the field in the arm of the M at the 49 of the Bengals. 2 receivers to the near side. The backs are stacked to the far side. Here's the handoff to Brown. He'll be hitting the backfield, twisted up. Great job getting in and sniffing it out. That's Palin once again, and it's negative yardage, 2 yards for Brown. 3rd down and 13. Ball in the middle of the field. Trips receivers to the near side. A single to the top. Brown into block. Hewitt rolls out to the near side. He's got a man all by himself. Caught at the 22 and taken down at the 17. Huge gain. $33 yards on the catch for Fossbender. We haven't called his name very much tonight. 6:18 on the clock. Ball on the near hash mark, officially marked at the 24. Here's the snap, stepping back. Hewitt, he's got a man on the far side underneath, and he'll be hit just as he catches it. On the reception is Ferguson, and it'll be a 1-yard gain to bring up 2nd down. And they'll say officially 2 yards on the gain. Ball on the far hash mark now at the 18. Trips receivers to the near side. Logan in the left hip pocket of Hewitt in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Looks to the near side. Logan will be hit, or Hewitt's is hit as he throws. Incomplete pass. Great rush off the edge by Rebish. And Hewitt will take the shot to bring up 3rd down. 5:39 left in the first half. Bengals knocking on the door as they are inside the red zone. Trips to the near side. And they'll hand it off to Logan. And Logan will churn ahead for 3 yards. And we'll have 4th down. 5:24 left in the half. And it looks like they're going to bring in the field goal unit to try for 3 and take the lead. Ball is officially placed just over the 20-yard line in the middle of the field. Here's the snap. Good snap. It's down. Driving kick, end over end, and it is good. So a 30-yard punt or field goal. And it's now 10-7 Bengals. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as the Bengals retake the lead 10-7 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. We get a whistle as they get ready for the kickoff. And they've got a Big Sky football out there. Ball on the tee, ready for Caven Wade to kick off. 4:55 left in the half. Bengals lead 10-7 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the whistle now. The approach, ball on the near hash mark at the 40. It's underfoot. This is going to be a driving end-over-end kick fielded by Maul at the 4-yard line. And Maul will be hit, rolls out of a tackle, and now slammed to the ground at the 11-yard line. 4:48 left in the half. The Eagles will have the ball at their own 12-yard line is where they officially have marked it. In the middle of the field, Eagles come out with 2 to the top. Tight end set off the near side. Lincoln calls for the ball. He's got Rebish in the backfield. Rebish gets it, has a hole, gets upfield, and Rebish will run for 4 yards. So the Eagles with a touchdown of their last possession. A 92-yard drive that took 4 minutes off the clock. They're looking to do the same thing here. 4:20 left in the half. Here's the snap. Lincoln fakes the handoff, rolls to the near side. He's got a receiver underneath and overthrows his intended receiver. Incomplete pass. Lincoln going for Doug Swanson. And we'll have 3rd down. So the Bengals, in 8 plays, go 78 yards and end up with a 31-yard field goal to take the lead 10-7 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Ball in the middle of the field at the 15. 3rd down and 8. And we get a flag on the far sideline. And receivers were shifting from the near side to the far side. I don't know if they might pick this flag up. It might be. Nope. Here comes Chris Anderson with the call.
There's no foul for illegal substitution. That was the 11th man that ran off the field.
So no foul for illegal substitution, but the Eagles will take a timeout and gather on the far sideline. We'll keep it here. Tomorrow night we'll have more high school football action as we'll be at Rollin Field. The Manhattan Tigers will be in town to take on the Loyola Rams. Kickoff at 7 p.m. from Rollin Field. And then right here at Missoula County Public High School Stadium, we'll have homecoming for the Hellgate Knights. They take on the Flathead Braves. The Knights 2-0 for the first time since 1995. That was the year I graduated from Big Sky. And Flathead 0-2 to start the season. New head coach and a talented seniors graduating out. So after the timeout, it's 3rd down and 8 for the Eagles. Ball at the 15. Trips receivers to the near side. Rebish alone at the top. Here's the snap. Lincoln He'll look across the middle of the field, gets a rush, jumps forward, and he'll be back, dropped for 6 yards. And that'll bring out the punting unit. Good coverage. That's what you call a coverage sack, folks, as all receivers were covered and there was nowhere for Lincoln to go. So he did the smart thing, dropped it down and tried to make his way upfield, but not able to. Here's the punt from the end zone. This one's going to be end over end, and Tesh will field it at the 50 on the far hash mark. Runs to the near hash mark. We get a flag on the field back at the 50 and taken down hard at the 30-yard line, but this one's going to come back as we've got a flag on the field. Scott Evans, the head coach of the Bengals, not happy. As this one will back the Bengals up.
Walking back on the right, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, first down Helena.
So 10 yards from the spot of the foul, takes it back to the to the Bengal 45. So the Bengals officially start at their own 45-yard line with 3:22 left in the half. Here's the snap to Hewitt. He'll look to the near side, has a receiver underneath, but finds the one over the middle, and hit is Tesh, but not before. Tesh picks up 16 yards on the catch. And the Bengals jump up and set into their huddle very quickly. Tesh and Miller hanging. Bengals come out with trips to the top. Miller, the single receiver, to the bottom. Brown is in the right hip pocket of Hewitt. Hewitt looks to the far side. He's got a receiver underneath. Ferguson catches it at the 35 and gets ahead. Enough for a first down, I believe. It's at the 30-yard line. Second down and 1, so a 9-yard catch for Ferguson, and we'll have 2nd and 1. 2:57 left on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Ball on the far hash mark at the 30. They've got to get to just across the 30. Here's this pass near side. Brown, he's got blockers in front of him. Breaks it free and gets across the 25. Ball is loose, but the Bengals jump back on it. And Tesh will jump on it. It's a first down. So at the 24-yard line is where it's officially marked. 2:34 as the clock ticks. Ball on the near hash mark. Trips to the top. It's Miller to the near side. Here's the step back. Screen pass high, and it's in and out of the hands of Rebish. Ferguson, the intended receiver. Second and 10. 2:21 left in the half. Ball on the near hash mark. Trips to the top. The back now is number 37, Marcus Evans. Here's the rollout to the far side. Here's the throw. It's over the shoulders and caught at the 10-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Fought for and across the 10 to about the 8-yard line. And it'll be first and goal. Tesh with the catch. First and goal from the 8. 2:12 on the clock. Ball on the far hash mark. Deuces to the top. Now Brown will come to the near side. And it's actually going to be Hewitt that goes into it. It's a direct snap to Ferguson. Ferguson throws it in the end zone, and it's incomplete. trick play will bring up third down. They had Hewitt split out, direct snap to Ferguson, and the intended receiver was Miller, who dropped the ball as it was thrown right into his gut. You couldn't ask for a more perfect throw, and we've got second down and 8. Trips now to the near side, ball on the far hash mark. Brown in the left hip pocket. Hewitt looks to the near side. He's got Ferguson. Ferguson at the 5, dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Helena. 8-yard catch for Ferguson. And the Bengals tighten their hold. On the lead. Kick is set, and we get flags to stop the play.
Encroachment, defense, after distance to the goal, repeat the PAT.
So encroachment called on the Eagles. And it looks as though the Bengals are going to go for 2 with the ball placed at the 1-yard line. I formation. Hewitt under center. 2 to the top. Here's the handoff to Brown, and Brown is hit by Rebish at the 2-yard line. Denied. And it stays 16-7 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Construction is tough work. Lonebro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lonebro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Hi, this is Pete Denault inviting you to join T. Nash and Dr. Lloyd Phillips for Worldviews in Perspective, where we'll investigate and cover the world history of all 6 predominant worldviews. Join us right here on Worldviews in Perspective.
Worldviews in Perspective is proudly powered by Milk Crate Media and the Milk Crate Media Podcast Network. Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as the Bengals lead 16-7 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Ball is teed up at the 40. We are ready for our kick on the near hash mark. Here's the approach. It's underfoot, and this one's going to be a twisted kick to the near sideline. Maul will have it at the 1, juggles it, gets upfield with a block to the 8, and is taken down. And it would have almost been better for Maul to let that one go out of bounds, but the Eagles, with 1:55 left in the half, will have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line. So the Bengals, 6 plays, 55 yards in a minute 22, and Ferguson with the catch, 8 yards out. 2-point conversion, no good. 16-7 Bengals on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Deuces to either side. Here's the handoff to Rebish. Rebish will drag a tackler forward and gets 1 yard on the run. And I believe the Bengals are going to call a timeout here. So Helena takes the timeout. We'll step aside. You're listening to Big Sky Football on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
When your workout window is small, you don't want to travel far, wait for parking, and hope for an open machine. Let Fuel Fitness and Nutrition ignite your life with no waiting. Fuel has plentiful parking and 30,000 square feet of weight and cardio training equipment. When you want it, you'll get it at Fuel. Businesses don't hesitate to sign up with Fuel. We have enough parking and equipment to handle your entire staff and 24/7 access so they can get in shape around work schedules. Ignite your life with no waiting at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition in the Holiday Village Shopping Center.
Welcome back to MPSN as we come out of the timeout. 2nd down and 8 for the Eagles. 1:47 left in the half. Deuce receivers to either side. Lincoln barks out the hike. He's got Rebish back there. Looks to the near sideline and just out of the fingertips of his intended receiver. Falls incomplete. Ball intended for Sean Hasby. 3rd down and 8. Ball in the middle of the field, in between the 9 and the 10-yard line. Deuce receivers to either side. Rebish in the right hip pocket as Lincoln is in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Rebish. Steps up at the line of scrimmage. Now gets upfield. He's got room to run. Gets to the outside and is taken down short of the first down marker. It's going to be about a 7-yard gain for Lincoln. But it'll be 4th down. They mark it just about a yard short, and timeout is called by the Bengals once again. We'll be right back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Construction is tough work. Lonebro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lonebro's 3rd largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network at the Missoula County Public High School Stadium. 92 seconds left in the first half. It's 16-7 Helena over Big Sky. And the punt unit is out on the field. Tesh is at the 45. Big Sky punter will get the low punt. It's off the foot. This one's another driving punt back to the 48-yard line, the far hash mark. Tesh will get forward and picks up 7 yards on the punt. 1:22 on the clock, on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Ball will be placed at the 44-yard line of the Eagles. And they'll have to run on another receiver. The Bengals do. Tedesco. Here's the snap, far hash mark. Hewitt has the screen to Miller. Miller will hop, and it's going to be a loss of yardage, 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and long. 61 seconds on the clock. Hewitt directing traffic. 2 receivers to either side. Here's the snap. Stepping back, rolling to the far side. He's got Tesh. Tesh is at the first down marker. No, he's going to come up 8 yards short. Third down and 7, or 3rd down and 3. 50 seconds on the clock. Hewitt rolls to the near side. He's got one short, and it's incomplete, and that's kind of where you want it to go. Just out of bounds and out of reach. So 4th and 3 for the Bengals with 43 seconds on the clock. And the Bengals are going to go for it as the ball is placed at the 37 of the Eagles. Trips receivers to the near side. The back is Evans. Hewitt looks to the near side. He's going to pump fake, rolls out. He's chased down from behind, throws it to the near sideline, but Tesh is out of bounds. And this will be a turnover on downs. So with 36 seconds left, in the first half, Big Sky will have the ball at the 37-yard line on the far hash mark. Trips receivers to the near side. Rebish is the back in the right hip pocket. Lincoln in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Lincoln rolls out to the near side. He's going to look downfield as he's got one receiver short. It's picked off at the 48. Interception, Ferguson. So Lincoln will have the first turnover of the game as he'll toss the ball to the other side. And so now the Bengals at their own 49 with 28 seconds left. Trips to the top, single receiver to the bottom. Hewitt steps back, three-step drop, has a rush from the backside, receiver over the middle. Ferguson with the catch, he's up to the 30, drags and is taken down at the 26-yard line. 27-yard catch for Ferguson. Timeout called with 16 seconds left on the clock. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Did they call timeout? No, they did not. So the Bengals will come out, 16 seconds. Trips receivers to the near side. Miller, the lone receiver, to the top. Evans in the backfield. Haven't seen, Brown's in the slot. Here's the throw to the near side, and that one's almost picked off. Good coverage. By the Eagles, and it'll bring up 3rd and 10 with 12 seconds left on the clock. Trips receivers in the near side. Ball on the far hash mark at the 26. Miller alone at the top. Here's this rush. Getting out of it is Hewitt. He'll throw it to the near sideline, and that'll be incomplete. Brings up 4th down for the Bengals with 6 seconds left on the clock. And it looks like they're going to attempt a field goal, folks, and why not? With 6 seconds on the clock. Ball is officially placed at the 32, so 33-yard line. Here's the down. It's good, and it's blocked. Picked up in the end zone, and that will have 1 second left on the clock before halftime. So the Eagles defense comes up once again. Stiffens up. So the Eagles will run one play. And Lincoln asked for one more on the field as there was only 10. And it looks like they're going to go victory formation here just to run the clock out. That's exactly what they're going to do. Lincoln takes a knee. The clock goes to zeros, and that is the half, folks. The Helena Bengals lead 16-7 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard as we go to half here at Missoula County Public Stadium. MPSN's debut of high school sports through the Missoula County Public Schools. We'll be back with halftime right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Chris Stratton Show is Missoula's resource for local high school sports. Get fresh takes like...
But this year shows a lot of difference. We're all working together. We're having fun. We're competing. No injuries. And I think we're just there.
Get the rest of the show by downloading the podcast on iTunes or at www.thechrisstrattonshow.com.
Did your computer go down? Don't worry, Mike's Print and Copy has computer rentals available until you can get your computer replaced. In addition to computer rentals, Mike's has self-serve copiers so you can take care of your printing needs at your time. Do you have large-scale printing that needs to be done? From high-tech blueprints to large quantities, Mike's Print and Copy is your print store. Stop in and say hi to Mike at their new location at 1605 South Avenue West in Missoula. Mike's Print and Copy, proud sponsors of the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at MPSN406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Welcome back to MPSN as we are at halftime here at Missoula County Public High School Stadium. The Helena Bengals leading the Big Sky Eagles 16-7 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And it's been a very good game. Defensive stock playing well. The offense, opening up for the Eagles. It would be special teams as Ben Mall would return the ball all the way down to the 15-yard line, but some good defense by the Bengals holds off the Eagles, and then the Bengals, they open up their first drive with a march down the field for a touchdown. So both offenses trying to get into a rhythm. It's the defense that is in charge right now. The Bengals in charge, 16-7 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. We'll be back with your halftime stats right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
When your workout window is small, you don't want to travel far, wait for parking, and hope for an open machine. Let Fuel Fitness and Nutrition ignite your life with no waiting. Fuel has plentiful parking and 30,000 square feet of weight and cardio training equipment. When you want it, you'll get it at Fuel. Businesses, don't hesitate to sign up with Fuel. We have enough parking and equipment to handle your entire staff and 24/7 access so they can get in shape around work schedules. Ignite your life with no waiting at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition in the Holiday Village Shopping Center.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Warning!
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning! This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash, on reserve across from Large Pond.
Half price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as the Big Sky Eagles and the Helena Bengals are playing on a Thursday night here at Missoula County Public High School Stadium. The Bengals leading 16-7 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. It's the MPSN debut back here at Missoula County Public Stadium. This is the first time since MPSN has started streaming games that we've been able to get in and do the Big Sky, Sentinel, and Hellgate games, and we are excited and honored to be here tonight. A good one going on between Helena and Big Sky, 16-7. Let's take a look at our first half stats. Helena leading on the first down, 17-2. They also lead on the rushes, 16 rushes for 62 yards. The Eagles, 10 rushes for -8 yards. Passing yards, 259 for Helena, 44 for Big Sky. No fumbles. There was one turnover as Lincoln would throw the interception. Total offensive plays, 53 for the Bengals, 24 for the Eagles. 321 total yardage for the Bengals, 36 yards for the Eagles. Punt return yards, 10, 3 for 10 for the Bengals, 1 for 33 for the Eagles. Eagles, though, they have 3 kick returns for 82 yards, 1 for 21 yards for the Bengals. Time of possession in favor of the Bengals, 18:01 to 11:59. Logan Brown on the rushing. He's 11 attempts for 37 yards and 1 touchdown. For passing, Caden Hewitt, 22 for 37, 259. And receptions, Kyler Tesh, 9 for 107 yards for the Bengals. On the Eagles, it's Draven Lincoln. He is 2 for 3 for 7 yards. That's his rushing. He leads the rushing. Jet Rebish have 7 rushes for -10 yards. Draven Lincoln is 3 for 14 with 44 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Receiving, Ben Mall, 1 for 26 yards and a touchdown. Everett Fred, 1 for 13 yards and a touchdown. And Trey Reed, 1 for 5. So those are your halftime stats here at Missoula County Public High School Stadium as the Helena Bengals have a 9-point lead over the Eagles, 16-7. We'll be back out tomorrow night as we will be back at Rollin Field, home of the Loyola Rams, as they host a very talented and a very tough Manhattan Tigers. Kickoff is at 7. We'll have broadcast coverage at 6:50 p.m. for the pregame as we get set to go over there. And then next week, we'll be back into soccer coverage as well as football next Friday night over at Rollin Field. And then we've got cross-country action coming up here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. as we've got a big cross-country event coming up a week from tomorrow. So lots of streaming action going on. Don't forget to go to the MPSN website and vote on the player of the week. That poll will be up until till midnight tomorrow night. I apologize. Was looking at the clock and read the time as we tick away. And we've got the Chris Stratton Show podcast on Monday as well. You can pick up the Chris Stratton Show podcast on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. Those are all the outlets for the Chris Stratton Shows. We've got 90 seconds left. Coaches are on their way back out onto the field, and officials are out as well. So we should see teams coming out here very soon for our game. 1:14 left in the half. We'll step aside. You're listening to High School Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
When your workout window is small, you don't want to travel far, wait for parking, and hope for an open machine. Let Fuel Fitness and Nutrition ignite your life with no waiting. Fuel has plentiful parking and 30,000 square feet of weight and cardio training equipment. When you want it, you'll get it at Fuel. Businesses, don't hesitate to sign up with Fuel. We have enough parking and equipment to handle your entire staff and 24/7 access so they can get in shape around work schedules. Ignite your life with no waiting at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition in the Holiday Village Shopping Center.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Warning! Warning!
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning! Warning! This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash, on reserve across from Large Pond.
Half price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network at Missoula County Public High School Stadium. The Big Sky Eagles and the Helena Bengals AA football action. The MPSN debut here at Missoula County Public Stadium. Back in the booth am I, Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Haven't been up here in the booth for football in a year since I left the radio and been covering high school sports through the Missoula Prep Sports Network, but it's great to be back in my old office up here in the booth, in the press box here at Missoula County Public Stadium. The Helena Bengals will have the ball to start the second half as they deferred about 19 seconds as Country Road is traditionally played, and now we get fired up. The Eagles will kick off. Bengals will go right to left. Lights on here at Missoula County Public High School Stadium. Beautiful night, folks. The Hellgate Knights will be back out here tomorrow night for their homecoming, taking on Flathead. Hellgate looking to march their way to 3-0 on the season and make a name after a 55-game losing streak. The Hellgate Knights, people are talking about the Hellgate Knights in AA football. There's the whistle. The music is off. We are ready to go. Here's the approach, and it's underfoot. The second half is underway. This will be caught at the 5-yard line, far hash mark. Running it up the field to the near side is Brown. He'll cut back up the gut and is hit by a flock of Eagles down at the 26-yard line. And that's where the Bengals will take over to start the second half. Ball in the middle of the field. Trips receivers to the near side. Brown is in the backfield. Hewitt will roll out to the near side. Throws underneath and it's picked off at the 45 and taken down at the 28-yard line. Waiting for the ball. Number 13, that's Hank Palin. And the Bengals will turn it over to start the second half. Eagles in plus territory. They've got it at the 27-yard line. 11:45 left in the half. Here's Rebish. He's going to have the toss. Bed ball falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Trick play. Jet Rebish with the toss. And the Eagles put points on the board. Here's the extra point setup. Snap is good. Ball is down. It's a good kick through the uprights, and the Eagles with the points make it 16-14. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Construction is tough work. Lonebro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lonebro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Hi, this is Pete Nault inviting you to join T. Nash and Dr. Lloyd Phillips for Worldviews in Perspective, where we'll investigate and cover the world history of all 6 predominant worldviews. Join us right here on Worldviews in Perspective.
Worldviews in Perspective is proudly powered by Milk Crate Media and the Milk Crate Media Podcast Network.
Welcome back to MPSN as the ball is teed up after a touchdown. Here's the approach. It's underfoot, and this one is end over end. Caught. It's going to be bounced into the end zone, and a touchback will take place. The Bengals will take back over at their own 20-yard line. 11:38 left in the third quarter. The Eagles pick the ball off on the first play of the second half. And then on a trick play, Jet Rebish will toss the ball to Ben Mall, 27 yards, and the Eagles make it 16-14 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the Bengals in the middle of the field at their own 20-yard line. The snap, Hewitt tosses it to Brown, far side. He'll run out. He's got some blockers, turns his legs, and it's a 2-yard gain for Brown. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8. They're actually going to call it 3 yards on the play. Ball on the far hash mark. Deuces to the near side. Single receiver. Deuces to the top. Big side of the field. Here's the throw, and it's to Ferguson. He's got the first down. Spins out of the tackle. Turns his legs. Spins out of the second tackle and is finally taken down, but not after a 13-yard gain. And it's a first down for the Bengals with 10:55 left in the third quarter. Ball on the far hash mark at the 38-yard line of the Bengals. Two receivers on the near side. The backs are stacked. Shotgun. Hewitt's going to run it. He'll run behind his backs, and he's taken down in the backfield. Great play by Jet Rebish for negative yardage. And it'll bring up second down, and they're going to say it's a 1-yard loss, so 2nd and 11. 10:23 on the clock, on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Ball on the far hash mark. Trips receivers to the near side. Brown in the left hip pocket. Shotgun formation. Here's Hewitt. Throws it out to Ferguson near side. He'll have the reception at the original line of scrimmage. Spins forward and picks up 3 yards on the catch. It'll bring up third down and 7. Ball just across the 40 on the near hash mark. It's between the 40 and the 41. Bengals marching right to left. Trips receivers to the top. Miller, the lone receiver, to the bottom. Brown in the right hip pocket. Hewitt gets the ball in the shotgun. Looks to the far side. He's got a receiver all by himself, and it's overthrown just out of the grips of Fossbender. And we'll have 4th down coming. 4th and 7. Punting unit is out. Back for the Eagles is Hughesby and Menzen. Menzen at the 20, Hughesby at the 25 on the near side. Menzen on the far hash mark. Ball on the near hash mark at the 41 of the Bengals. Here's the snap. High snap. Brought down. Almost blocked. Menzen looks for it in the light. Gets it at the 21. Gets out of a tackle. Turns his legs across the 30 and is hit hard at the 32. And the Big Sky Eagles. And the Big Sky fans not happy with the timing of the whistle. So with 9:13 left in the third quarter, the Eagles get the ball back. It's placed in the middle of the field at their own 33-yard line. Trips receivers, Rebish in motion, fakes the handoff. Here's the snap directly in, and a good run. This was a direct snap to number 15, Hunter Menzen. And this time, Rebish won't be able to get ahead. They will give him positive yardage, and the Eagles go right back into it. And this time it's a run up the gut, close to first down yardage for Menzen. It is a first down. First down, Eagles. Menzen picks up the 5 yards. And it looks like Coach Johnson is giving the wrestling all-star the opportunity. Heavy set. Ball on the near hash mark. And Menzen is actually running the Wildcat as he'll run forward and get 1 yard, but we have Laundry on the field. So the Eagles coming out in the Wildcat formation here in the second half. Laundry on the field, and I believe we're going to get a hold.
Offense number 61, 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
So that's only the second penalty against the Eagles. 2 penalties for a total of 11 yards. Chris Anderson, the white hat, the one to toss to the laundry. 8:06 left on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Ball on the near hash mark of the 32 of the Eagles. Lincoln is back in at the quarterback set. Rebish is the back. Here's the snap. Rebish is in to block. Lincoln pulls it down. He's going to run forward, and he'll pick up a yard out of the penalty. And it'll be second down and East Missoula. Ball in the middle of the field at the 32. Second and 24. 7:21 on the clock. Trips receivers to the bottom. Doubles to the top. Lincoln with the screen to Rebish. Rebish gets a block. Spins out of a tackle. Hit from behind. Keeps his legs going. Moves forward. And Jet Rebish will have it back up to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up 13 yards on the screen. It'll be third down and 10. Ball at the 44, 6:46 on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Near hash mark, heavy set. Lincoln has Rebish in the left hip pocket. It's a shotgun formation, 2 to the top. Lincoln will look that way. He's got one over the middle, and he's hit as he catches it back to the original line of scrimmage. No gain for Palin on that one. It'll bring up fourth down. 4th and 9. And the punting unit comes out for the Eagles. Tesh backs up. He's got his toes at the 15. 6:04 on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Here's the snap low. This one's going to be a fake. Rebish tossed out in front of him. Rebish has some room. He's across the 40. First down, Eagles. 14-yard gain for Jet Rebish. And the Eagles will have a first down. We do have Rebish slow to get up on the Bengals sideline to the near side on the fake punt. And the Bengal training staff helping Rebish up. Menzen is there to help out as well, and Rebish is up. Our friends from Missoula Bone and Joint out there to help out as Rebish holds his lower back on the right side. First down, Eagles. They spotted at the 38-yard line of the Bengals. 5:52 left in the third quarter. Eagles making a march and a comeback as the Bengals lead 16-14 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Trips receivers to the near side. Lincoln will put a man in motion, fakes the handoff. This time it is handed off to Menzen. Menzen turns his legs, and Menzen will pick up a hard 5 yards. Hunter Menzen getting into the running game. Second down and 5. Ball on the near hash mark between the 36 and the 37 of the Bengals. This is the 9th play of the drive for the Eagles. Started back at their own 33. Lincoln now has 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. The handoff to Rebish as Rebish is back in. He gets a block upfield across the 30 and is taken down. It's an 8-yard run for Jet Rebish and a first down, Eagles. 5:12 left in the third. Ball at the 27-yard line. Menzen is the back. 2 receivers to the top. Maul alone at the bottom. That's where Lincoln will look. Maul has a move, pushing and shoving, and it's incomplete as Ben Maul had to become the defensive back and knock it away once again. Good coverage by the Bengal defense. Lincoln a little bit short on the toss. 4:48 as the clock is stopped. Second and 10. Menzen will be shifted out for Rebish. And both those gentlemen right there, Jet Rebish and Hunter Menzen, they are the golden eye of the Eagle Wrestling program. Heavy set, receivers to either side. Here's the handoff to Rebish. He's tripped up and picks up 3 yards before he falls down. And the Eagles offense starting to get into a rhythm. 11th play of the drive. Just under 5 minutes on this drive. Ball at the 29 of the Bengals, near hash mark. 2 receivers to the near side with a tight end on the near side. Rebish is the back. They put a man in motion, fake the handoff. Come to the near side. Maul's got it at the 20, spins, and he's taken out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And that'll be good for a first down as it's a 6-yard pickup for Maul. And that'll be the 4th first down of the drive for the Eagles. They had a total of 2 first downs in the first half. Deuces to the top, ball on the near hash mark. Rebish in the right hip pocket as Lincoln stands in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Hand off to Rebish. He'll run off tackle. Has some room up to the 10 and is finally wrestled down at the 9-yard line. And here comes a flag at the end of the play. We'll see where this one's going to go. Right now we're looking at an 8-yard gain for Rebish. And the Helena Bengals are backing up.
Personal foul, 44, Caesar. Half the distance. Ball be spotted at the 4.5, first down.
So a 5-yard penalty for unnecessary roughness after the play. And the Eagles will come out in an I formation. And a pickup of 1 yard. For Rebish. Second and goal from the 9. Ball at the near hash mark. 3:35 on the clock. This drive started at the Eagle 33 with 9:13 left in the third. Menzen is the back. Split back formation. Toss to Rebish. He's got Menzen in front of him, and it's a touchdown, Eagles! And the Big Sky Eagles punch it in to take the lead. 20-16, extra point ensuing. And this one's going to be blocked. No good. So it stays 20-16 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at MPSN406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's Prep Sports heroes.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Big Sky Eagles on top of the Helena Bengals, 20-16 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Ball is teed up to kick. And LaMesa is ready. Near hash mark of the 40. Here's the approach. It's underfoot. End over end. High. And picked up at the 3-yard line near side by Miller. Miller will run up the middle of the field. Cuts back to the near side. He's got some blockers. Blocked to the outside. Now he's hit at the 27. And that's where the Helena Bengals will start out with the ball. 3:09 left in the third quarter. They mark it at the 29-yard line. Ball on the near hash mark. Deuces to the top. Stacked backs to the left. Here's the handoff to Brown. He'll run out to the near side, gets it across the 25, and is taken out at the 27-yard line. And it's set up at the 24. I apologize, folks, on saying the 29. 3-yard gain for Brown. And he has been a workhorse tonight. I'm impressed with the young man. Deuces to either side. Brown in the right hip pocket of Hewitt. Ball on the near hash mark. Brown goes into motion to the far side. It's a running back screen. Brown's got it, and he'll run right into a man, but not before. Brown picks up 3 yards on the catch. That's his second reception of the night. 2:47 left in the third quarter. 20-16 Eagles. And I did not update. Here's the snap. Near side, Hewitt's going to roll. He's got one underneath. He brings it down as there's good coverage. Up to the 35 and is taken out at the 36-yard line. It's good for a first down as the quarterback will run for 6 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Ball marked at the 36-yard line. Eagles bring 4 men up to the line of scrimmage. Here's the toss to Brown. He'll run off tackle far side. Hits a flock of Eagles and is taken down, but not before Brown picks up 5 yards. Second down and 5 for the Bengals. 2 minutes left in the third. On the 5 Valley Auto clock. Ball in the middle of the field at the 42 of the Bengals. 2 receivers to either side. Brown is in the backfield. He'll get the delayed handoff, and the Eagles are right there. 1 yard loss for Brown as he is met by the Big Sky Eagles. It'll be 3rd down and 6 now. Ball in the middle of the field, trips to the top. Miller's the single receiver to the bottom. Brown in the right hip pocket of Hewitt. Hewitt calls for the ball. He'll roll out behind Brown to the far side. He's got a receiver over the middle at the 45. It's caught. Good enough for a first down and 13 yards by Tesh. And the Bengals on the move as they are in Eagle territory with 68 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball on the far hash mark, 44-yard line of the Eagles. 2 receivers on the near side. The backs are stacked in the right hip pocket. The toss to Brown. He's got room to run. Cuts back up the middle. Comes to the middle of the field. Good stiff arm. He's to the outside. The 30. He's going to put stiff arm Maul. Maul will ride him down at the 15-yard line. They'll mark him down officially at the 16. They do it at the 17. And that'll be good for 32 yards for Brown on the toss. First and 10. Ball on the near hash mark. 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Hewitt will keep it and picks up 3. 33 seconds left in the third quarter, and we might see the Bengals, hands on their hips, let this clock run out. Nope, Hewitt's going to run back to the huddle as there'll be a few seconds left. Ball placed at the 25, just shy of the 25, near hash mark. Two receivers to the top, Miller's alone at the bottom. Puts a man in motion, the toss to Brown on the outside. He'll cut it back to the inside once again. Gets up across the 10, he's got room to run, and is knocked down at the 2-yard line. It is good for a first down off of 13 yards. And a first down Bengals. And that is the end of the third quarter, folks. Eagles lead 20-16 on the Fast Trip Conoco clock, but the Bengals are marching. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Construction is tough work. Lonebro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lonebro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Welcome back to MPSN as we start the final frame here at Missoula County Public Stadium. The Helena Bengals have a first and goal from the 3-yard line. Ball on the far hash mark as they move left to right. Here's the snap. Hand off to Brown. Brown runs into a wall. Spins out of the wall. Room to run, and then he's cut down at the 1-yard line. Brown stopped short of the goal line at the 1. Logan Brown carrying the load here for the Bengals. Ball in the middle of the field at the 1, second and goal. Heavy formation, 2 backs, 1 receiver split to either side. Here's the snap, the handoff to Brown. Brown dives in, touchdown, Bengals. So Brown will have the rush from 1 yard. And we've got the extra point teed up. Here's the kick. It is good, and the Bengals reclaim the lead over the Eagles, 23-20. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hey, are you going to try that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
No way. They don't care what we eat. They serve pizza and bagels, and the owners are in New York City.
What? New York City? That really tans my hide.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at worldviews. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
Welcome back to MPSN. Here's the kickoff. It's a low driver that'll bounce down the far sideline, out of bounds, and the Eagles will have the ball off the penalty. 11:21 left in the game. The Bengals lead 23-20. Big Sky looking for redemption. Ball placed at the 35-yard line. In the middle of the field, here's the snap. Lincoln hands it off to Rebish. He'll run up the gut and is back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 9. They'll give him a yard. 11 minutes left in the game. Ball in the middle of the field, just at the 41 of the Eagles. 2 receivers to the top. Rebish is at the back in the left hip pocket of Lincoln. Here's the man in motion. This snap down the far side. He's got Maul. It's a wobbler, and Maul's got to play DB once again, as that one was short of the receiver. Out there on coverage for Maul. Number 21, that's David Lowry. Third down and 9. 2 to the top, Maul alone at the bottom. Here's Lincoln. He'll step back, bobbles the snap, gets men in his face. He spins, pushes forward, and back to the line of scrimmage. Original line of scrimmage, a 1-yard loss for Lincoln. It'll be 4th and 10. Clock ticks at 10:20. Punting team comes out. Tesh back to his own 25-yard line. Everett Fred with the kick, and Fred will go down, no flag. This one's going to bounce across the 20 and dies out at the 16-yard line. 9:51 and the fans wanting a flag, but it was incidental contact on Fred, and the Bengals have the ball back. The lead, 23-20 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. 9:51 on the 5 Valley Auto clock. Bengals will come out with 2 receivers to the near side. Hewitt's got a back in his left hip pocket and a back behind him. Here's the snap. The toss to Brown on the far side. He'll run out to the far side, and a flag comes down. It'll be negative yardage, negative 1 yard for Brown, but the flag will back up the Bengals further.
Holding. Offense number 59. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
I don't have a 69 on my list. Trying to look and see if I can see the lineman numbers. I got 75 and 71 facing me right now. That's Celis Carr and Trace Adams. Ball on the far hash mark, 1st and 21. And the Eagles will jump across the line to give back some of that yardage.
Ball start, 55, defense, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
He says false start on the defense, but it would be encroachment. So the Bengals will hop back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. Hewitt looks to the near side. He's got a receiver, Tesh, and it's almost picked off. Rebish had it in and out of his hands. That'll bring up 3rd down and 16 for the Bengals. 9:04, clock stopped. Ball on the far hash mark at the Bengal 20. Trips receivers to the near side. Miller alone at the top. Hewitt has Brown in his right hip pocket in the shotgun. Steps back, gets some pressure, rolls to the near side. Ball is thrown over the middle of the field. Tesh has it, but it's taken down. He'll get most of that yardage back. It's going to be about a 13-yard gain. And we'll have 3rd and 4, so a 12-yard gain. 3rd and 4. Ball on the near hash mark at the Bengal 33-yard line. Bengals moving left to right. Trips to the top. And the Eagles will jump once again, and this will give away. And once again, it's number 55, Brandon Donahue, that jumps across and gives away the yardage and the first down to the Bengals. Here's the snap. The toss to Brown. He'll run to the far side, back up the gut. Picks up about 3 yards. They're going to mark it as 4. Brown on the carry. They're going to say 4 yards on the gain for Brown. 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 42. Clock ticks away at 7:55. 2 receivers to either side. Brown in the left hip pocket. Hewitt calls for it. He's going to have the quick throw to the near side. It's Ferguson, and Ferguson is hit by Menzen, but it'll be enough for a first down. About 6.5 on the gain. Good for the first down. 7:34 on the clock. Ball on the near hash mark. Bengal 48-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side. In Tesh. Here's the toss to Brown to the far side. He's got blockers. Now the Eagles come up. They get around. He gets around the Eagles, and it'll be a gain of about 2 yards after a 15-yard run as he's knocked out of bounds. And Brown, a tough back. Ball at the far hash mark right on the 50. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Brown in the right hip pocket. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Looking to Ferguson on the near side. Out of the pocket. Ferguson will have the catch. Upfield for the first down at the 45, 35. Now down at the 32-yard line. And that'll be a 17-yard gain for Ferguson. Ball on the near hash mark, 6:58 on the clock now. Bengals started at the 9:51 mark at their own 16. 1st and 10, the 4th first down for the Bengals. 2 receivers to the top, nobody to the bottom. Here's the snap. They'll hand off to Brown. He'll run to the near side, gets through a hole. He's got to beat Mull. Mull will push him out of bounds at the... Where do they officially mark him out at? They've got him out at the 16-yard line. That's a 14-yard gain for the running back. And another first down. 1st and 10 from the 16. Ball on the near hash mark. 6:33 on the 5 Valley Auto clock. 2 receivers to the near side. 2 backs. Here's the snap. Brown gets it. Cuts it back up the gut. Hit once. Gets out of the tackle. Spins, and he is down near first down yardage. Looks like about 9 yards on the gain. We'll see where they officially mark it. 2nd down and 1. 6:13 on the 5 Valley Auto clock. 10th play of the drive coming up. And they'll actually mark it as an 8-yard gain, so 2nd and 2. Here's the snap. Ferguson gets it in the backfield. Ferguson will have the first down. Pile is moving. Crowd wanting the whistle, and now they get it. Close to a first down. I called it as a first down at the original call on it, but there will be a discussion between officials. Chris Anderson says, let's place the ball, and they're going to do a measurement to make sure. So about 2 yards on the run. It'll be short of the first down. And they're going to go ahead and just say 3rd down and 2. Here's the snap. Handoff to Brown. Brown moves to the near side. He's got room to run across the 5 and is tackled. He reaches for the end zone. Has the first down. 6-yard gain. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3. $5:43 left in the game. Bengals looking to take a 10-point lead over the Eagles. Ball on the near hash mark at the 3. Stacked formation. Number 48 is in. Zachary Evans as the blocker. And Hewitt's going to keep it on the quarterback keeper, and it's going to be a 1-yard loss. That was a great fake, folks, because they had me faked out. Of course, that's not hard to do.
Holding, 59 offense, 10 yards from the spot, till 1st down.
So a holding call is going to back up the Bengals out of the shadow of the end zone. 1st and goal from the 16-yard line. 5:31 left on the clock. Ball in the middle of the field. 2 receivers at the top, 2 backs. Here's the snap. Hewitt with the fake. Runs forward, and it's picked off at the 1-yard line. He threw it into a crowd of Eagles, and coming up with it is Doug Swanson, and the Eagles will take over deep in their own territory. And that's the 2nd interception of the night. For Hewitt. So the Eagles now will run it close to the goal line. The crowd groans. They pick up 1 with Rebish. 2nd down and 9 from the 3. Eagles marching right to left. Lincoln set up in the end zone. He goes under center now. Split backs in Menzen and Rebish. And Lincoln will throw it away as he's hit in the end zone. Incomplete pass, saving the safety. Smart play by Lincoln to get that one out of his hands as he was tackled in the end zone. .435 left in the game. Eagles trying to work it out of the shadow of their end zone after the pick at the 1-yard line. Here's the snap by Lincoln. He'll come to the near side, has pressure, late blitz. Maul will have it, and it's a 1st down, Eagles. Or is it? It looks like it's right at the marker. We'll wait on the call. And they're going to say 4th down. No, 1st down, Eagles. Ben Maul will have it at the down marker. 2 receivers to either side. It's Rebish in the backfield. Lincoln will throw it to Rebish on the screen. Rebish gets upfield and picks up 2 yards. off the screen. 4:16 on the clock now. And Big Sky has had some long drives. They'll have 2nd down and 7. Here's the snap from the near hash mark. Lincoln will roll out to the far side. He's got a receiver coming back forward and incomplete. Pass intended for Trey Reed. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Clock stopped at 3:51. Reed will come back in. Ball on the near hash mark, just short of the 20. Trips receivers to the top. Maul alone at the bottom. Rebish is in the left hip pocket as Lincoln calls for it in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Lincoln slides forward. Passes to Maul, and Maul will have the 1st down for the Eagles. Ben Maul with an 8-yard gain. .333 now. Ball out to the 25-yard line. Eagles come out with deuces to either side. Rebish in the right hip pocket of Lincoln. Ball on the near hash mark. Here's the snap. Lincoln looks to the far side. He's got one over the middle and not able to haul it in. Incomplete pass will bring up 2nd down. Intended receiver was Everett Fred. Over the middle. And Eagle fans will get used to Everett Fred's name as he is a star on the basketball squad here for the Eagles. 2nd and 10, 3:15 left on the clock, 4th quarter. Ball on the near hash mark, deuce receivers. Rebish in the left hip pocket. Rush coming, 5 men. Lincoln steps back. He's got Rebish down on the near side. Rebish up to the 30, spins out, and Rebish will have a good gain. Rebish will pick up 8 yards on the catch. And the Eagles using Rebish out of the backfield.
4 yards to go.
And they actually only give him 2 yards. Ball on the near hash mark. Here's the snap. Lincoln steps back. He's got Rebish underneath again. This time getting around the defensive lineman, but loses his feet, dives forward and picks up 2 yards. It's going to be 4th and short. 4th and 2. Ball at the Eagle 33-yard line. 2:48 left in the game. And Coach Johnson says, we're going for it. Deuce receivers to either side. Rebish in the right hip pocket. Here's the snap. Lincoln steps back. He's got Rebish one more time. Gets a block upfield. He stumbles forward. Jet Rebish has the 1st down off a 6-yard gain on the screen. And it's working for the Eagles. Clock at 2:26 now. Ball all the way out to the 38-yard line. Eagles come out. 2 receivers to either side. Fall hash mark. Here's Lincoln. Rolls to the near side. Maul puts his arm up. Here's the pass to Maul. And Maul will have the catch. They're going to say caught and down as the defensive back. No, interception, Helena. And a flag on the field. A flag on the field. He should have been down as he caught that in his belly as he fell down, and the officials will come together to discuss this. Ball is currently placed at the 34-yard line of the Bengals. Laundry on the field. And a hat is tossed. That's the next flag. When the official tosses his flag and another foul occurs, then the hat gets tossed off, and that'll make 2 flags on the play. So now the officials come together to discuss it. Maul was on his back when he caught it. In high school rules.
After the play, a sportsmanlike conduct on both teams. Those penalties will offset white ball.
So the Bengals will have the interception. Unsportsmanlike on both sides of the ball, so that'll offset. The Bengals will have the ball. Each quarterback tossing an interception tonight. Bengals with it. 2-12 at the 34. They'll run it with Brown up the gut.
Brown on the play.
And they'll have Brown with 1 yard. And a timeout is taken by the Eagles. So with the timeout on the field, 2:06 on the clock, we'll step aside. You're listening to Big Sky Football on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. 2:06 left in the game. Bengals have the ball after the interception. 2nd down and 8. Here's the snap. Hewitt rolls out to the far side. He's got receivers underneath. Hewitt will pull it down, runs forward, and Hewitt scrambles ahead to pick up 6 yards. And the Bengals looking to run the clock. Let's see if Coach Johnson's going to call a timeout. It's 3rd down, so Coach Johnson will call the timeout. That'll be his 2nd of the half. So the Eagles trying to conserve the clock late in the game, 1:47. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN as we come out of the timeout. 1:47 left in the game. Bengals have the ball. Far hash mark. Heavy set. 2 backs in the backfield. 1 receiver to either side. At the 42. Here's the snap. Handoff to Brown. Brown will chug ahead, and he's going to be short of the 1st down. It'll bring up 4th down, and Coach Johnson's going to take his last timeout. They're going to give Brown a yard. So Big Sky with the timeout. We'll step aside. You're listening to Big Sky Football on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Missoula County Public Stadium. Helena Bengals lead the Big Sky Eagles 23-20. It is 4th and 1. I would expect the Bengals to go for it, put it into the breadbasket of Brown, and get the 1st down to end this game. 96 seconds left on the clock. Eagles looking to fight to stay in here. Trips receivers. Hewitt goes under center. Brown is the back. Hewitt leans forward, and the pile does not move. Turnover on downs, it looks like. We'll wait for the official call. Let's see what they say. Both sides saying first down, or one side saying first down, and they're going to call for a measurement. Big Sky saying turnover on downs. The Bengals saying first down, and they'll bring the chain gang out. More high school football action tomorrow night, folks, as we've got the Manhattan Tigers coming to town to take on the Loyola Rams. A Class B juggernaut matchup, and this one is going to be first down by the nose of the ball. So 91 seconds left on the clock. Anderson will wind it, so it'll go down to 128, 126, 125. The Bengals back to the line of scrimmage. Hewitt will go under center, and it looks like the Bengals are going to go into victory formation. And that's exactly how the Bengals will play the end of this one out. So the Helena Bengals will let the clock roll and sneak away with a 23-20 win over the Eagles. You can hear the Eagle cheer squad singing the fight song for Big Sky. Well played game by both sides. Here's the snap, the knee, and that should be the last time that they do that, as the clock is at 27 seconds. Back in action tomorrow night on the call of Manhattan versus Loyola. Clock at 18 seconds here at Missoula County Public High School Stadium. The Eagles walk to their sideline on the far side as we're at 10 seconds. The Bengals now, and they both line up on the 50 to shake hands. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that is game, folks. The Big Sky Eagles fall to the Helena Bengals 23-20. We will be back on air tomorrow night from Rollin Field for Manhattan and Loyola. Have a great Friday, folks. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.